Are Oscars right for me? A lot of people ask, are Oscars right for me, or can I keep Oscars in a fish tank? Yes, you can, but you need a decent sized fish tank. So we are on our way to a fish shop to see what they look like when you get them from a shop. They are usually 3 to 4 centimeters long and they are very cute and very little. Don't let that fool you because they get huge. Then I'll walk you through tank mates, fish tank sizes, and how easy is it to care for them. So before I go on about my Oscars, I will show you what they look like in a pet store. So this is what they look like in a pet store. They're incredibly small and they are incredibly cute. But when they get older, they will look like this. I know in this video that they probably don't look that big. Trust me, they get huge. These guys are between 5 and 6 centimeters wide. These guys get thick. So I put the ruler up against here. This ruler is what, 41 centimeters all the way across. It won't look like it on the camera because it just doesn't work out, because according to the camera is 21 centimeters long, but he is about 31 centimeters long. 31 centimeters. That is a decent size. So that brings us to tank mates. Tank mates must be hardy. I have that Jag in there as well. There's no way those Oscars are gonna kill it. Also, my Oscars are very docile. So that's why those convicts didn't die, because the convicts were not put in there as babies when the Jag was in there. They were put in there as babies when it was just 3 Oscars in there. If the Jag had have been in there when I put the baby convicts in there, he probably would have eaten all of them. But he wasn't. Only 3 Oscars were in the tank and they were all too slow. There was about 20 of them in there and now there's only 2 left. So you need decent sized fish. You need plenty of room. If that tank was a lot smaller, those convicts would have been eaten by now, even if it was just the Oscars. The only reason why they haven't caught them is because there is too much room for them to get away in and they can move so freely. You also have to look at tank mates that have the right kind of hardness, temperatures, lighting, all of your water conditions. To find out this, you'll have to find a rough idea of what other tank mates you want, whether it be colors, the same level of aggression, eating habits, whatever you want for your fish tank. Another thing we need to talk about is the maintenance of these guys. They are pretty easy to keep. You just need to feed and clean their environment a lot. So being in such a big tank, I don't need to do too much for these guys because there is a lot of water for very little fish. But remember, the smaller the tank you have and the more fish you have, you'll have a lot more maintenance and you'll need to do maintenance more regularly. So these guys need roughly 200 liters of water each fish. That is a lot of water. If you had 2, you would need 400 liters of water. So a 400 liter fish tank. That doesn't include when you put stuff in the tank, like other fish. If you put in a lot of ornaments and take up all the room, then you'll be taking out their moving space. They won't be able to move as freely in it, so that all comes into consideration. So like I said before, you're gonna need a big size tank. If you're gonna get one and then throw it away when it gets bigger, an Oscar is not right for you. If Oscars aren't right for you, don't worry. There is plenty other options of the fish that you can get in an aquarium all around the world and that are all readily available. So just make sure you think about tank size, tank mates, and how big the fish are gonna get. Because before getting any pet, you have to know that you can look after it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped and I hope you have a good day.